Welcome to the 2024 Kodokan Cup here at the Takasaki Arena. We have the men's finals, and the first final is the under 60 kilos category, Sakimoto in white and Fukuda in blue. Straight away into the grip, and straight away there with the Kataguruma off to the side, and Fukuda opens up the account. Great action-reaction there, really good from Fukuda. And I suspect that he's got to see an Agi. Oh, nice counter there. Sakimoto went in, it wasn't strong. Fukuda and Tewaza takes him over onto his side there for a Wazari. Beautiful Tewaza. So Fukuda came out, all guns blazing, and straight into the lead. Oh, nice attack there from Sekimoto. Sasai Surikumiyashi and stumbles Fukuda. What a great opener to this contest. Good attacking judo, good feet. Ashiwaza always setting up the big attack. Yamarashi grip onto the same side, both fighters opting for that. And of course they've got a lot more time now to set up any unorthodox grip. As long as it's positive, as long as it's going forwards, and a chance of scoring. That big right arm, there's the Ashiwaza again there from Fukuda, and transitioning in immediately there for the Newaza as well. So Fukuda, well, using the Ashiwaza to great effect. And I'm not so sure he's not even going to change to the other flank completely. Oh, nice. Good attacking stuff there from Sekimoto. Sumigeishi this time. So good open judo from both of these fighters. Nice to see. And that means that possibilities for big scores. Positive Kumakata as well. They know what they want. And he tries for the Kataguruma again, this time easily stopped by Sekimoto. Coming up to the halfway mark. And Sekimoto coming forwards. He knows he has to be proactive here. And he's going to pile on the pressure. Fukuda will have to be a little bit cautious that he doesn't fall behind on attacks. And a good change of direction there. Sekimoto coming across for the Sorisura Komigoshi. So Fukuda is going to be under pressure here. Sekimoto knows that he has to come forwards, but it will be open. And that means that Sekimoto will leave himself open as well. Big right arm over the top. And there was the Seanagi there. First time we've seen that from Fukuda. And couldn't quite get the rotation. Gets a Shido for it as well. There's the Ashiwaza again. Good changes of direction. What great open judo this is. And Sekimoto is ready. He's coming forwards. Fukuda now hopefully doesn't change his game plan and just start to rotate. Tried the Tomanagi there, but we see it so often, don't we? The Tomanagi, a little bit of a panic attack, often results in a Shido. So you'll have to make sure that he gets movement from Sekimoto. Sekimoto is on the offense. He comes forwards. Fukuda now, he's got 1 minute to hold on to this. Can he keep the feet going? And there's a Sumigeishi again there from Sekimoto. Fukuda just managing to climb off it. Sometimes this last minute can feel like an hour. Well, every second there is a chance to get a deep breath into the lungs there. And just steady yourself, ready for the onslaught, because Sekimoto is ready to come forwards. Well, second Shido up for Fukuda. And so Fukuda now really under pressure. 47 seconds to hold on to this. Using the feet, using the Ashiwaza there. Sekimoto knows now if he piles on the pressure. It's not just about the penalty, but if he can enforce a really poor attack, he could sneak this. 30 seconds to hold on here for Fukuda. Fukuda's the only one with a score. Pressure from Sekimoto. Now then, oh, well, what's that? An Ashiwaza. That was really close because Sumigaeshi there from Sekimoto, but Fukuda also looked as if he attacked. So the referee hasn't given anything. It's 15 seconds left then. Fukuda cannot afford to drop. Sekimoto is going to come forwards. Sekimoto trying to get that big right arm over the back there. Trying for the Seoinage. Now then, can he waste time here in Newaza? 2 seconds left on the clock. And he just needs to stand his ground now. And he does stand his ground. It's all over. And Sekimoto can't quite pull it back. Fukuda then, on that Wazari, wins the title. And what a great start to these finals. The final of the under 66 kilos category. Ono in white, Fujisaka in blue. Straight away, gripping up. Looking really positive here, and all guns blazing here. Good attacking start there from Ono. Looking for the way in for the Uchimata. Oh, and he nearly gets countered as well. Fujisaka almost punished him there. Ono went in just a little bit too high, feeding the leg through. But you've got to go in really, really hard on the second stab. And again, good attacking stuff here from both. Both fighters quite open. And of course, if you're attacking all the time, then you leave yourself exposed as well. Right against left. Ono, predominantly left-handed. So they'll be searching for that sleeve. And change of direction there. Went over to the other flank there, Ono, with the Sumigaeshi. We see a lot of different variations of that Sumigaeshi. And they need movement with it. Same with the Tomonagi. Ouchigari this time, Ono. So they've started with a good pace. Minute and a half gone. Well, Fujisaka needs to take the initiative here. Just being beaten to the attack every time. He's searching for the grip. He wants that perfect grip. He wants the sleeve before he goes in. Quick look at the coach there. Ono. Nod of the head. And from a tactical point of view, each fighter will have their own game plan. They've been watching each other all day. And they'll know exactly what they've got to defend and how they can attack. Ashiwaza, Fujisaka. As soon as he has his grip, Fujisaka looks dangerous. And look at that, the Uchimata there from Ono. The sleeve is the problem. How often do we see it when it's opposite stance there? They're pecking away at the sleeve. They can't catch the sleeve. They can't dominate the sleeve. Fujisaka goes in and, well, he didn't have the sleeve, did he? And you could see they're easily broken there by Ono. Coming up to the last minute of the first 4 minutes. No score on the board. They'll go into golden score. Now he has the sleeve here. Ono. Oh, and he jumped into that, didn't he then? And almost catches him there with a kosaragari on the edge. They went outside the area. But good attacking stuff there from Ono. Took a bit of a chance there. Leapt at his opponent. Fujisaka tried to counter. And now it really is anybody's match. Who wants it most? 45 seconds left and one of them scores. It could go into golden score. Again searching for the sleeve. Searching for the second hand on. Ono comes forwards. Piles on the pressure there on the edge. And he enforces a poor attack there from Fujisaka. Action-reaction on the edge there. So with 20 seconds left on the clock, they both realised that an injection of pace here could win the match. And look at that! Oh, brilliant stuff there from Ono. And he does the Obatori Geishi. That massive lifting action there, and well, he didn't quite have enough control. And a Shido there at 4 seconds to go. And Fujisaka will have that carry over into the golden score. So Ono injected a bit of pace there, and now he's going to pile it on even more. The Uchimata hasn't quite lined up for Fujisaka. Goes in for the Kosaragari. Now then, what's going to happen? Oh, what a change of direction from Ono. Great change of direction. It was Fujisaka that actually committed, and he gets countered there with a great change of direction from Ono. Fujisaka was the one that started it. Went in for the Kosotogaki, and then it was Uchimata from Ono. Change of direction for the Ouchigari, and he wins the title. Brilliant stuff from Ono. Of the under 73 kilos category, Tanaka in white, Uchimura in blue. So trying to get dominant grip straight away there. Uchimura straight away into the attack. Tries for the Osotogari. Tries to attack off the grip. Right to right. And the big fight will be for that lapel. And tries for the Seanagi there, Tanaka. So both feeling each other out at the start of this contest. Both can feel the danger when two hands are on. Oh, yes! Beautiful Seanagi there from Tanaka. And that was off the grip as well. Beautifully taken. Tanaka was underneath there. He had control all the way over. And Tanaka, well, in the opening seconds of the contest, really, he manages to do a spectacular Seanagi. And he gets the ippon and the title. The final of the under 81 kilos category, Fujiwara in white, Hojo in blue. Hojo just that bit shorter than Fujiwara. Fujiwara then with that big left arm over the back of the neck there. He's got the sleeve as well. But we know that Hojo can change direction and he can go underneath for the big Sorisura Komigoshis, and he tries the Tomanagi there. Easily squashed by Fujiwara. Well, they definitely are. Just that little bit cautious of each other, aren't they? They know each other. Fujiwara knows the big techniques from Hojo. Looking for the Uchimata there, Fujiwara. And he's set for it as well, but he'll have to be careful of the big shoulder throws from Hojo. Fujiwara wanting to find the line for the Uchimata. A little bit cautious, these two. So they're going to get a Shido each. And it means now that they will have to commit. They need to pick up the pace. And I think as soon as they start to open up, then we'll see it. Hojo has an unusual grip there underneath the armpit. When he explodes in, it will be a really full-blooded attack. He knows the Uchimata. He can feel it. Well, it's going to be a second Shido in a second because neither one of them is committing in here. Neither one of them attacking. And again, he easily squashes that, doesn't he? Fujiwara just stops that before it even began. Literally flattens it. Hojo tried the Tomonagi, but it was never going to happen. And he gets away with it there. He could have easily got the second Shido there. And both of these fighters have to open up. They cannot afford a second Shido. And this time tries the Tomonagi, Hojo, with a little bit more movement. He might get away with that. So this contest still hasn't taken off. Just over halfway. You can clearly see that they both know each other very, very well. One of them has to take the chance. Now, Fujiwara starts at a slightly different pace. He wants that left hand high over the lapel of Hojo. Well, they definitely are heading towards a second Shido. The referee just a bit reluctant to do it. And there's the Seanagi. Manages to get all the way in this time, Hojo. So now up to Fujiwara to fire back. There's the arm over. Are we going to see the Uchimata? We'll have to be careful for the Sakeshi. Well, again, enforcing poor attack from Hojo. Tries the Sumigaeshi this time. And it's Fujiwara that gets the second Shido. So now Fujiwara is the one under pressure. Big arm over. Is he going to commit? Look at the right arm there of Hojo. Underneath the armpit there. Tries the Sasai Surukumiyashi this time, Fujiwara. And he tries it again and almost gets countered there by Hojo. Now Hojo tries for the Newaza. Trying for the double lapel. Couldn't quite get him under control there, and Fujiwara manages to escape. 3 seconds left on the clock, and the first 4 minutes has gone very, very quickly. Both of them just heads down just that little bit. They haven't really kicked off yet. They need to open up, and especially Fujiwara, who has 2 Shidos on the board. Now look at this. Goes round the back. Tries the Teniotoshi. And that was a counter-attack, I think, there. And Fujiwara, I think, has stolen this. The referee will have a look at it. to see how that unfolded. Hojo was the one that committed, and it was Fujiwara, I think, who countered. Did Fujiwara have enough control to warrant a score? No, they've waved it off, and that means then that it's still all systems go here now. That was good commitment, though, from Hojo. Just 20 seconds into golden score, and it was nearly all over, wasn't it? But it nearly backfired on Hojo. And again, goes in for that Tomonagi. That just was absolutely flat onto his back there. And, well, he gets away with it. Doesn't get a second penalty. Didn't get any movement there with that Tomonagi. Fujiwara now. Arm over. He wants to get the line for the Uchimata. Hojo, he knows it's coming. Now then. Oh, what a beauty that was. Fujiwara skips across for a Seotoshi, and it was beautifully taken. And again, it is as that hand came on, and he just skips across there. Hojo, right the way over the top, flat onto his back. The under 90 kilograms category, Kawabata in white, Tokumochi in blue. And again, right to right, looking for the sleeve, tries the Sasai Surakumiyashi there, Tokumochi. Well, just drying the feet off there a little bit, the mat, the tatami, just a little bit slippery. Looking for the inside grip. Tokumochi has the dominant grip. Is he going to be the one that goes in? It's no good just posturing. Got to attack as well. And Kawabata, having his grip dominated, but needs a bit more than that, Tokumochi. So now chance for Kawabata to fire back. He needs to be first in for the grip. And again, snaps that sleeve off there, Tokumochi. Osarigari Uchimata is what he's looking for. Big arm over the lapel there to control the head. Kawabata attacks out of danger. Tries the Seoinage. So as usual, the Kumakata, so important for both of these fighters. The one that dominates, two hands on, and he tries to go the other side this time, Kawabata. Change of direction. This time going off the sleeve. So Tokumochi now needs to fire back. Has the sleeve. First onto the sleeve every time, Tokumochi. And the Uchimata there, just feeding that leg through. Watch out for the Osotogari as well. Well, when he's in danger, Kawabata just has a little panic. Defends either by a poor attack or by just blocking out with the hands. And it's the two-handed grip there from Tokumochi that's doing it. Tokumochi going onto the sleeve first. So a clash there. which happens, and well, I'm not sure if he was being warned there to not protect his lapel, but referee not giving any penalties away. Tokamochi has the sleeve. Now he's got the lapel. We're into the last minute of this first 4 minutes. Dominating the grip here, Tokamochi. Well, there's going to be a penalty now because neither one really fully committing. So Kawabata and Tokamochi get a Shido each, and the referee basically just saying we want more commitment. Sometimes we have a really open match, both fighters putting the big attacks in, and then of course that not only has a chance of scoring, but also getting scored on as well. Look at that, he was in there. Kawabata came in at the same time. Tokamochi was going over the top with the arm, and he wasn't so far off. 9 seconds left. This first 4 minutes has gone very, very quickly. So 4 minutes gone, into golden score. And this under 90 kilogram final has yet to open up. Kawabata, just that little flick of the hips there. Element of danger for Tokamochi. Strong fight for the Kumakata. And he's going to have to go in, Tokamochi, because now Kawabata starting to come forwards. And the pace has just suddenly picked up. Now, who's going to commit? Has the sleeve again, Tokamochi. Looking for the Ashiwaza. And chases him down there. Kawabata just drops onto his front there. Didn't want to know. Could be costly for Kawabata. It could possibly be. No, he doesn't get it. So he gets away with it. But you can't just drop onto your front because you feel in danger. So the fight for the grips carries on. Well, he's trying to pull the head down, trying to find the way in for the Uchimata. And again, big defense from Kawabata. Kawabata will have to fire back. I think Tokamochi just had a quick look at the clock there. Needs to get on with it. Under pressure on the edge. Attacks out of danger there with the Uchimata. Didn't have two hands on. Bit of a tactical match from these two. Kawabata has the cross grip. And he doesn't like that big right arm over the top. Tries the Seanagi. Posturing won't be enough. It'll have to be a good attack here. And neither one of them wants to know in Newaza either. We haven't even seen an attempt on the ground. Deciding that they want to settle this in Tachiwaza. Right to right. Are they going to go for that front leg? Always the danger. Going for that front leg. Leaving yourself exposed for the Osodagaeshi. Tokamochi and Kawabata evenly matched. One more penalty for either one of these would inject that little bit of danger. Tries again Kawabata for the Seoinage, but didn't manage to get the hips across. Tokamochi easily defending. 3 minutes into golden score. What a tight final this is. Now he has the grip. High grip there from Tokamochi. And tries the Sasai Surukumiyashi. That might be enough just to give a second Shido for Kawabata. Is he going to get it? No, he doesn't get it. So now Kawabata has to fire back. They're going to have to go in, and he piles the pressure on. He's just trying to get the second Shido there, Kawabata, and I don't think that will be enough. And it's Kawabata, I think, that's going to get the Shido. So that has kind of backfired on him there. He was forcing Tokamochi to the edge, and Tokamochi gets the Shido as well. So both fighters, 2 Shidos on the board. One more mistake and it will be all over. And we're almost 4 minutes into golden score here. And now piling on the pressure here. Realises that there's a chance here. Tokamochi starts to attack. It's not big attacks that he's trying there, but he's trying to look busy. But it'll have to be a really good attack to give Kawabata the third Shido. And that was a strong one from Kawabata. Better anyway. At least he got rotation. And that was the first time we've seen any kind of follow through to Newaza, looking for the Shimiwaza as well. So now starting to realize that they've both got to look busy. Kawabata coming forwards. Tokamochi looking for the right arm high over the lapel. Tries the Ashiwaza. That double foot sweep there wasn't far off. And piling on the pressure on the edge there. Kawabata trying to stay in. Referee says it's not enough. So away they go again. Tokamochi is the one pushing forwards. Osodo, Osodo Gary there, and he almost, didn't he, walked onto the Osodo Gaeshi. And it's always the danger, isn't it? That front leg, they just want to wrap themselves around it there. It's almost too tempting. So everything to fight for in this under 90 kilos final. And I don't think we've seen a closer match. And tries for the Seoinage. Big rotation there for Kawabata. This time finding that little bit of space. He'll need one more of those. Tokamochi realizes he's just falling behind on attacks here. Kawabata pushing forwards. He's going to go in again. And it's Kawabata. Oh, that wasn't far off either. Tries the Sumigaeshi, and now he goes in for the Shimiwaza. And it was across the face there. The referee shouted mate because it went straight across the face. So the pace has really picked up. Kawabata still pushing forwards. Tokamochi. Now it's his turn. 6 minutes into golden score. Tries the Kochigari this time. They've been fighting for 10 minutes. And it's been all systems go in this last couple of minutes. Time out. and, well, I suspect there's a little bit of blood, and they'll have to just make sure that they get the blood up, and I think Tokomachi there, quite glad of the rest. There's always a danger, right to right or left to left, attacking that front leg, and when you attack that front leg, possibility of a counter. Tokomachi just reflecting on what he's going to do when this kicks off and when it starts again. And I think that both fighters, and this is one of the reasons that we have a lot of scores on the Hajime, because they get time to reflect on what they're going to do, what's the first attack, and especially at this situation where it's so even. 11 minutes of fighting, and this is a title that can be won just for the one that really commits and really goes for it. Of course, we know that that can work against us as well. It works for us or against us. So going through the motions for the Komakata. Prefers the high lapel grip. Hasn't really had a chance to really offload his big techniques. Both fighters have been quite defensive. Well, 6 minutes into golden score. It's all just about to kick off again. And now, are we going to see a score? It's often within the first few seconds that we see somebody really commit for the big technique. Has the grip. Big arm over the top. And there, again, you can see that Kawabata just trying to back him up to the edge, trying to get that other penalty, and that won't be enough. The referee will want to see more. Seonagi's this time, piling on the pressure. And this time, an Ouchigari there from Tokomachi. So definitely, it's picked up pace. A flurry of Kubakata. And now, again, it's Kawabata going in. Hasn't got two hands on, not enough control. But Tokomachi also hasn't managed to get two hands on. One score and it will be decided. Coming up to 7 minutes in golden score. Remember, they've done 4 minutes as well. So this is one of the longest golden scores that we've seen in these finals. Oh, and he catches him coming on. And that Osoda Gaeshi is what I was talking about earlier. Kawabata was the one that came across there. He was piling on the pressure, and Tokomachi manages to counter him with Osoda Gaeshi. Everything we talked about happened, and Tokomachi steals it. The final of the minus 100 kilos category, Mickey in white against Green in blue. Left-handed Green, so it's left against right. Opposite stance yet again, and we can see that the attack there almost went against the straight arm. We'll have to be a little bit cautious about that, attacking against the straight arm. Trying to get that inside grip, Green. That left elbow just tucking in there. But he needs the sleeve as well. They'll both get a Shido, I think, here for blocking out. No, it's Green. Green gets it. Needs the sleeve. got an Uchimata green. Trying to set the line up. Good stance. And trying to scoop the arm up there. Mickey has to be a little bit cautious on the edge here and just pushing somebody outside the area. Not what we want to see, really. We want to see them trying to attack, and Mickey gets the Shido for it. So a Shido each on the board, but that was a penalty thrown away, really, by Mickey. This is where it could happen. And again, trying to get that inside elbow. And again, drifting out the area, Mickey. Now he feels the danger. Well, they like the edge, both of these fighters. So we want to see it in the middle of the contest area. We want to see them battling it out, trying to find the right line for attack. Now he's got the sleeve. There's the Uchimata. And then the Ashiguruma! And he scores a Wazari there, green. First time that he managed to get two hands on, and he makes it work. Now, can he get the leg out here? Well, it was still game on. It was still part of the same movement. But the referee says mate. So we know that he doesn't mind going down to ground as well, green. He's a Wazari up. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Often they change the tactics. They go into defensive mode. Hopefully he's not going to do the same. He's got two hands on again. And it's up to Mickey now to open up the attacks and take the initiative. He'll have to go forwards. Coming up to the last minute. Mickey hasn't managed to get two hands on. He's having his sleeve dominated here by green. And green doesn't need to change the tactics. Scooping that left elbow to the inside to control the inside there, but he needs the sleeve. Well, green gets a Shido for holding the fingers, I think it was. So now can't afford another mistake. He's a Wazari up, and that was a good attack from Mickey there. Attacks the outside of the leg there. And he's going to come forwards now in this last 30 seconds. Here he comes. Green will have to keep his composure. Keep good posture. And he attacks on the edge there. Wasn't a strong attack. Is he going to get away with it? Yes, he does. Comes forwards. Needs to stay strong. Into the last 10 seconds then. And now no mistakes can be made. Oh, he dropped there. Is he going to get penalised for it? I don't think the referee's going to give it. He gets away with it, green. He needs to block out, and the time has gone, and green almost gave it away there. He just manages to hold on, and he manages to do enough with that Wazari to win the under 100 kilos title. Plus 100 kilos category final, Kimoto in white against Nakamura in blue. Both hands on. And that normally means an attack. Not looking for the sleeve necessarily, just the two hands on the lapels. That often means then that you attack off it. Also likes the arm over the back, or around the back of the neck, should I say. Nakamura feeling the danger. So up to Nakamura to come forwards and try and beat Kimoto to the grip. There's the arm coming over again, trying to catch the head. That left arm on the inside lapel grip from Komoto. Going to come across here for the Osotogari when he catches the grip that he wants. And it's Nakamura that's just defending. Saying that, neither one have attacked yet, so it's going to be a Shido apiece. And the referee basically just saying, right, we want to see more action here. And now it's Nakamura that has that high lapel grip. So they're both looking for the same kumakata. Are they going to go for that front leg? We have seen a lot of Osotogashis when you get a right to right or left to left. There's the Osotogari. It went in. And he's going to go again. Komoto. He already felt it, knows he can get there. And he'll have to fire back Nakamura. And there's the Osotogari again from Komoto. And this time decides to try the Makikomi. So Nakamura just falling behind on attacks here. Trying for the Ashiwaza, Nakamura. Both fighters need to go to the opposite flank. Ashiwaza would do it. Any kind of Sasai will set up the Osotogari. So far it's been Komoto who has committed. Nakamura not taking a chance. And he goes again there, Komoto. A second Shido will be a big disadvantage. Is it going to be decided just on the pace here? We want to see them commit. 35 seconds left of this first 4 minutes. So it looks like it could go into golden score here. One attack, one score will do it. That left arm there. Attack and defense from Komoto. That inside lapel grip. Stopping Nakamura from coming through. And, well, referee stopping it here. And Komoto is the one that gets the first Shido. Both fighters get the Shido. Nakamura as well. So Nakamura and Komoto both on 2 Shidos. One more mistake and it will be all over. It's going to go into golden score. Those Shidos will follow over. One more mistake and it will be done. One score and they will win the title. Ashiwaza, looking for the Ashiwaza. Nakamura. Komoto now having his head controlled. Did he duck underneath? Not quite. And he takes the arm back over Nakamura. So the pace starting to pick up. Tries the Ouchigari Nakamura. Well, how quickly can they readjust the jacket, tuck it in? And he wants to get on with it, Komoto. Well, their coaches will want them to commit here. There hasn't really been any big commitments from either fighter And there, Osodagari again, and Nakamura looking for the counter. Kimoto realizes another couple of good attacks could clinch the plus 100 kilos title. Is he going to go in again? Yes, he does. Ouchigari and Osodagari again, and now Nakamura really on the back foot. One more chance for Nakamura. So now Nakamura will have to do something proactive. Kimoto realizes one really good, strong attack now could clinch it. And he goes in again for the Osodagari, and that might be it. The referee says, no, I want the fighters to sort it out, and that's good to see. And Kimoto realizes that he's on top at the moment. Can he get the score? It has to be a really strong attack to ensure that third Shido for Nakamura, but he still might get a score, and that wasn't far off there with the Ashiwazas. Nakamura realizes he has to come forwards. He has to be proactive. And the referee says, quickly, I need you to tuck the jacket in. Let's get on with this. The pace is really picking up. Kimoto coming forwards. Piling on the pressure. He's going to go in for the Makakomi or the Osodagari. Nakamura can feel the danger. He can feel it slipping away. The pressure is on. Arm over the back. Oh, and he's stolen it there. Nakamura has caught Kimoto with Osodagaeshi, and that was always the danger, wasn't it? It was going to go one way or the other there, but that was against the run of play, I have to say. Kimoto was pushing forwards. He was pushing hard. It looked like it was going to be his match, but Nakamura manages to counter with Osodagaeshi there in 2 minutes 35 seconds of golden score. And that concludes the men's event. Many surprises at the Takasaki Arena, bringing to an end a dramatic Kodokan Cup.